Okay, Grandma Sunshine is here to show you how to put the other side of the zipper on. See, we've got this one side on, perfectly well done. Now we need to put the other side on this. So we take the one that doesn't have the zipper, we lay it face up. Then we're going to lay this face down. We're going to put them face to face. And make sure your handles are down. You don't want those to get in the way. You don't want to like sew through them. Now I've got this zipper closed all the way. I will have to open it a little bit to get started. Okay, and we're going to, now that we have that settled, now we lay this face down, not the bottoms up. Wait a minute. Okay, got to get this right. All right, here we go. We're going to face. All right, that's an important part of this project. But we want to attach it to the top side of the zipper. I was attaching it to that. So we're going to lay this down. Well, this is kind of in my way. All right. We're going to lay this down. I want to pin the zipper itself. I've mentioned before, those zippers like to be slippery. Then I'm going to lay this down on top of it. We're going to have a nice little sandwich here. Okay. I'm going to put a pin right in there. Down just a little bit. Now, we're going to make sure that the zipper is straight all the way. Okay? And this is going to be lined up perfectly with it. We're going to pin it to keep it from moving. Oh, and there's that pesky tool tab. Get on down out of my way. Well, you know what? In a couple of days, I'll be in surgery to have a port implanted into my artery to receive the infusions. Well, where did it go? There, of chemotherapy. Have no doubt about it. They are toxins, and the intention of the chemo is to start killing as soon as it enters your body. But you know what? I have faith in Yahusha. He got me through this one other time, and he's already let me know that we're going to get through this again. Okay, 1/4 inch, and here we go. Oh, I didn't do my hump jumper. Okay, come on. We can do this. Oh. I'm just doing all that to get past that little hump. I don't want to run over needles or pins and needles. Remember that song called Needles and Pins? Don't worry, that's all I know of it. thought it was always cute the way you said Penza. I didn't understand that. What is it? I'm just looking to see what this says. Okay, that's a pin I've got holding that. All right, that's okay. I think I can miss it. Maybe I can't. Yeah, we're doing great. Almost time. Okay, just a little bit further I can go. See how I'm making sure it's lined up, right? Okay. Cut it off there and unzip this past where we are. Oh, something's got all bent out of shape over here. All right, just lay down. Don't be bent out of shape. All right, now I'm just making sure I got to put my layers back together. A little sandwich. Here we go. All right, my little sandwich. Come on, little sandwich. I go real slow at the end because I tend to veer off if I'm not going real slow. You'll be able to see what the person's going to look like. Yeah. Okay. If you want to go on, first you've got to iron this very flat and see how, remember when we put this over here? And I might just go ahead and do that. Just iron it. Okay. A tip. Okay. Now we're just going to top stitch along here so it'll look like that. Let me go ahead and I'm just trying to get it back to where it was. Now, what we're going to do now, after I cut off this string, always cut the strings off when you see them, because you might not be able to remember where they were. Okay. Now, right sides together again. And just to double check, my pocket is on the inside, so it's right sides together. First, you have to make sure these are lined up. And this one's going to be easier to do. So I'm going to put, that's why I start down here. Because if I start down here, if you start down here and you have any excess, you want to push it this way up towards the zipper. So that's why I start at the bottom and start pinning, making sure the bottom matches up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot what I was on camera. I really did. Sorry about that. That's why I don't talk too much when I'm really into what I'm doing. I forget that I'm on camera and I'm not talking. Okay. I just decided to pin that down there. Okay, now this side is done. Now I'm going to scoot everything up towards the zipper, and I want the zipper to pooch out that way. I'm going to unzip it a little bit so it doesn't get in my way. Okay. So zippers pooch out that way. All right, I think I've done it. Here we go. It's not exact, but it's pretty close. I need a clip, not a pin. Sometimes you need to clip these things. No, I can't clip it. See, I kind of got off on here, but that's okay. I'm off by just a little bit. And we're just going to see if we can't absorb the difference. Okay. All right, so we've got to pin it around here. And we've got to pin all this. I'm going to pin this off camera because you don't need to see me do it. And after you pin it, we're going to sew and sew all of this, but on either side here or here, I want you to not sew. Let me get another, okay? I want you to not sew between these two because we've got to pull all this through here. And also, before you sew it, make sure your zipper is all the way open because you've got to pull the purse all the way through it. Come on, get out of the way. Okay, all right. So, don't sew, sew. Don't sew, sew, and sew. Don't sew this. We've got to straighten this out. You don't sew this. And sew down here. Don't sew the box corners, okay? When we come back, I will have that done to keep the commandments and be the bride, because Yahushua's coming back soon, and you want to take somebody with you to the wedding feast of the Master.